Good morning, everyone. I so love the fact there are police body cams now, body worn cameras. Black Lives Matter and black people in general, and the woke liberal white people, they all wanted these cameras to prove cops were racist, that the arrests and harassment of black people was so horrific that the cameras needed to be worn for proof to get the police in trouble, a form of defund the police, especially white police. That has backfired because while we do catch the rogue cop, whether the cop is black, white, Asian, female, male, it doesn't matter. What they're dealing with is a horror show of people who think they're entitled, and because they're not getting whatever they want, when they want, and how they want it, they're going to go and take it. They're going to do whatever they want. Now, it's not just black people. There are plenty of body cam footage things about white people, Hispanic people. So this is not a color thing, although they tried to make it a colored thing. Let's go watch some of the bullshit in action. Warning, all action in this video is for entertainment purposes only. It's strictly prohibited to be followed in any way to ensure safety. You see, you have to put that up like, don't try this at home, because there are too many people who will try it at home and take it to the next level. And again, I have to explain this because majority of people are stupid. It's not black, it's not white, it's not Asian, it's not nothing. This is just how people act, and it's mostly women. Let's check it out.
That's all right. You're nervous. Relax. Or you're gonna get tased.
He's some problems always.
So much problems always.
You go to Walmart for the bargains, they go for the thrills.
Take me out. Take me out. Take me out, officer.
Especially this bitch with "take me out" sticking her tongue out. Take me out, officer. You're afraid, bitch? No, you want the cop to do something so you can get a big old paycheck. But cops are racist. Oh, you haven't been through what we've been through. Did you pull shit like this? No, I was a perfect angel. Well, now the body cam footage shows you ain't perfect angels. You lie while you're doing the stuff you're lying about. It's crazy.
I'm
Right,
pregnant. You can. Excuse me?
Relax.
And that's another thing. I'm pregnant. You can't do nothing to me. Bitch, if you cared about yourself or your child at all, you would not be in the situation you're putting yourself in. because anything can happen to you and your unborn child. But nope, just blame the cops.
I'm pregnant. You're putting your hands on me. I will cooperate with you guys. Please let go of me.
A normal day at Walmart until a customer doesn't want to pay but wants to pay with tears and protest. A customer walks into Walmart with what seems like a simple request, but minutes later, things turn into a chaotic scene.
Take me out. Take me out. Take me out, officer. Deputy.
Swear to God, if this was my daughter and I saw this, I would have knocked her teeth down her throat. What the fuck are you pulling? And I don't want to hear, ooh, she's getting violent because it's a black woman. No. This is an entitled little bitch. She could be white. She could be anything. Just so happens she's black. I have a bad feeling the left, the Democrats, the Rhino Republicans, the woke liberal assholes are once again using people, especially black people. Who started the KKK? Who made things segregated in the first place? And then when they saw black people were doing really good for themselves, they're like, no, we can't have that. We got to have that money. Let's convince them to join forces with us and we'll be better for it, while telling them they'll be better for it. Who started Jim Crow? Who started Black Lives Matter? Whose best friend was the Grand Wizard of the KKK? But instead of blaming the elites, instead of them being made to pay for the crimes they've caused, the things they've done, it's the average Joe Schmo that pays the price. And I think this is another setup. There are too many black people acting stupid, too many white people acting stupid where race is concerned. Look at the Carmelo Anthony case. How the fuck is he not expelled from school for what he did? How? How is he being allowed to graduate? How was his bond lowered? How can his parents seem like they're just using motherfuckers trying to get money? How come the guy representing him is not doing a good job, but he's pocketing money? People were paid to riot during the pandemic lockdowns. Everything is locked down, closed up tight, except for certain little things here and there. But on every corner, there was a pile of bricks and wood and whatever else they needed to destroy and damage shit. This bitch right here, all the stupid shit she did, she's either crazy or she got paid to do it, which I think a lot of people are getting paid to do it. And I don't understand why. I was brought up, you get along with everybody, but don't be fooled. There's good and bad in everyone. Oh, but if I'm pointing out the bad and the person happens to be black, I'm racist. Black people don't like what I say. So what? I don't like what a lot of them say. Are they stopping because of my feelings? No. Should I stop? Fuck no. The proof is here. You call out what you see. Oh, well, you're only going after black people. You're going. I just had a new person named Tamika McCullough, who is another racist piece of shit. She's calling me racist. What did I do to her? I've always been nice to her in chats, saying hello to her. No, but she don't like the shit I say, so I'm racist. Bitch, go get a fucking life. You can only call out what you're seeing. I'm showing proof of the shit I'm saying. I'm a liar. I'm racist. I'm a white bitch. I'm the white devil. I'm a white demon. Wrong. And it's wrong for a lot of other people too. Who's pushing all this shit? I don't know. Maybe the elites think black people are the more violent and it's very easy to manipulate them into violence. And then we'll get the white people to back them up. But when you have black people and white people who won't play the game, they're called racist, Uncle Toms, coons, and all this other shit. Now, they say black women are the most underprotected people in our society. Well, why the fuck do they act like this? She went into the store, caused problems, and then was blah in front of the cops' faces. But she did nothing wrong. She has the right to go into a store and act the fool. No, you don't have the right to do that. Whether you're black, whether you're white, no matter what you are, the store is there literally for your convenience. So you don't have to go out and hunt your own fucking food. You walk in, you look around, you maybe have a list, you get the stuff that's on your list, you see other things and you're like, oh, okay, and you put that in your cart. You go to checkout, or I think now there are a lot of self-checkouts. You go there, you scan every fucking item, and you pay for every fucking item. And during your time in the store, you might be looking around making out mental shopping lists for the next time. Or you might see, like, let's say you know someone who loves pierogies. Wow, the pierogies are looking very good and they're very cheap this week. I'll tell so and so they can come to get it. Or maybe I'll get a pack of pierogies for them. Maybe you'll talk on the phone. Maybe you'll listen to your own music while you're going around the store. Maybe now, because of the phones, you might have a conversation with someone. Then you pay for every single item and you get the fuck out of the store and you go about your business. You go about your day, whether that's going home, going to another store. Maybe you were there on your lunch break and you got to go back to work. That's what these stores are for. not to go in there and steal, cause trouble, and then try to get a paycheck when the cops are called. All this shit just seems unreal to me. I have never gone into a store and acted like this. And I don't want to hear, well, maybe you've never had to. This bitch don't have to. So why is she doing it?
He's selling problems always.
So much problems always.
On October 27th, 2024, police were called to Walmart after a disruptive customer allegedly tried to return an item without a receipt. Little did they know that they would be met with a show that no script could have written.
Now, over the years, I have heard of people, excuse me, people I've known that I knew all my life at that point, excuse me, still know, and they've gone to a store to return something without a receipt. The only times I've ever seen it go the way of the customer in this kind of situation is if the store is small enough or you've been in the store enough that the person can recognize you and say, oh, yeah, she was in here a couple of days ago. Or he was in here a couple of days ago. That's the only times I've ever seen it go the customer's way. But in a gigantic store like Walmart, and how quickly employees change, they may not have known her. They may not have remembered her. And store policy is you don't have a receipt. You cannot, you cannot return something without the receipt showing you got it from that particular store. It's just the way it is. No, but people decide to act up, cause trouble, which, by the way, fuck anyone who says troublemaker is a racist term because the racist slave owners and fuck you. It's a word in our language. And people like this are troublemakers. I get it. She bought something, she didn't want it anymore. She didn't use it. It's still within the time frame. She goes back to the store to return it. But without a receipt to prove you got it from them, they are under no obligation to take it back. You have a problem after that? Take them to small claims court. And maybe the judge will say, well, okay, on her bank account or her card, whatever it is, on the day she said she bought the item, there is a transaction for the exact price of the item. So maybe it might go her way, but I don't see how if you don't have the actual receipt. So now, let's watch this bitch act like the fool she is.
What are you doing? I don't know. Are you stretching? I don't know. What do you want me to do? What do you want to do?
Are you arresting me?
No, you called us.
Sit.
I'm confused. What would you like me to do?
I'm deaf. I can't hear you.
Are you actually deaf? Wait, how can I help you?
I can't hear you.
Were you guys able to communicate with her? That's like
I
what
said
she's acting like. That's what she's trying to. I try to help her.
Well, if you weren't listening to Kevin Gates, you could probably hear us.
Did you talk to her at all? Did she talk to you at all? What did she say?
Come on.
Can you understand me? You want to walk to the front with me? We can.
And she has a dog in the store. Is it normal for Walmart to allow dogs in a store? PetSmart does it and other pet stores. But does Walmart allow this? And she doesn't even give a fuck that if she goes to jail, who's taking care of her dog? Your pet is a responsibility like a child is your responsibility. So it's gonna go in a kennel. It's gonna go through all this bullshit just because you decided to be the fucking bitch that you are. Or, like I said, maybe she got paid to be this, to act like this. Maybe this is an acting job for her. I don't know. But the stuff police go through, I am so surprised there aren't any beatings going on. Because a lot of people do need to be hit. And I'm not talking about black, white. I'm talking about people in general.
I am deaf.
I'll write it down.
Yeah, I don't know. Dogs.
You guys want your trust back?
Yeah, it is. What are you doing? This is comical. Okay. Have fun with your dance.
Let's go.
Apparently-
What are we doing?
Apparently the dog's not deaf. What's she trying to return?
Bam. You hear that? Are you gonna leave?
I paid for that though.
Right.
So she's deaf, and obviously she doesn't know how to read. And she feels like she's being discriminated against. Bitch, look at the way you're acting.
Okay.
Let's go.
So take it with
I'm
you.
trespassed.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So leave.
She said she was deaf, but what happened next made everyone wonder if she was acting or really deaf.
Can you just tell her in our presence that she's trespassed? You are
I
trespassed.
paid for this item earlier today and I'm not leaving until I get a replacement.
Out there in front of
All right, let's take me out.
Do you have a receipt?
Let's go. Take me out.
Don't touch me.
You want to go to jail?
Take me out. Take me out, officer, deputy, sheriff. Take me out.
Man, you don't leave, you're gonna just
leave.
How do you have patience so much with something like this that you don't just hit them or tase them? And I've seen worse. And of course, for the stupid people out there, I have seen it with white people as well. Every color, every nationality, whether it's male or female. Why do you act like this? Yet, if anything happened to this bitch, who's the first people she'd call? The cops.
You don't leave, you're gonna go to jail. And the dog's gonna go to the ACC.
Excuse me?
If you don't leave,
My dog's on a leash.
yeah, but your dog. When you go to jail, your dog's gonna go to the ACC.
Let's go.
She's deaf, but the dog's going to go to the ACC, which apparently is a city-run kennel. She's not deaf. She's lying and causing problems because the entitled bitch didn't get what she wanted. Oops, I'm calling a black woman a bitch. God forgive me. This is why people took that phrase, black fatigue, and put it where it belongs. Now, a lot of people are trying to change it to ghetto fatigue. But it's more than black fatigue. It's more than ghetto fatigue because it happens with every race. America is an out and out melting pot. So we see it all. But now, if dealing with her, she gets hurt, she's going to claim it's the white cops being racist. Excuse me. And she did nothing wrong at all. She was just trying to return an item she purchased. Ma'am, we cannot take it back without a receipt. You have no proof you bought this here. Blah, 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 blah. Take me in. Take me down. Take me out. Take me in. You can't even talk to someone like this.
Go to jail, please. I love it.
Are you refusing to leave? Here.
Oh my god.
Do you have your name and date of birth, or LP wants to?
I love jail. I go all the time.
Can you just tell her that if she doesn't leave, she's you want her trespass? She needs to leave, and if not, I'll take her.
Chris, oh no.
All right, so you are not allowed back here for 1 year. If you do come back here for 1 year, we'll see you in here. We're gonna call them. They're gonna come here.
All right, ma'am. So you're officially trespassed.
You're trespassed as well.
I'm trespassed?
Yeah.
You work here?
Yeah.
You don't look like you work here. Well, I'm trespassed. Let's go.
You don't look like you work here, bitch. You look like you should be in the kitchen washing dishes. How about that? Ooh, I said another thing that's racist. Bitch, you look like you should be picking fucking vegetables out in the field. Oops, I said another racist thing, right? But that's what you look like. Black people, brown people, they come out and say, well, you look like a waiter. You look like this. You look like that. Then they will turn it into sarcasm because people did this in the past. Well, bitch, that was the past. Some of those people were making an honest mistake. The majority, I think, was trying to start problems. And yes, I am talking about white people assuming black people are waiters and waitresses and whatever. Back then, I think a lot of it was because the white people did not like black people moving up. I don't know why. You know, you're here, you're part of us. You're part of white people, we're a part of black people, everybody's a part of Asians. When you live here, you're American. It really is, or it should be, all inclusive. Now, I don't want to hear about DEI and affirmative action, because I've even seen movies. There was one movie, I want to say it was called Girls Trip. One woman went into her boss's office. The boss is trying to fire her. And she's like, well, I'll be here Monday morning to get my job going or whatever. Bitch, you're being fired. You come back, you're going to be arrested. So if she did that and she got arrested, that would be racist. You've been fired and they're talking to you very nicely. But I don't care with the loud mouth and all this other bullshit. But you can't stereotype black people like that. Well, the majority of that attitude is black people. It's not all, but it is most. At least what I've seen, and it's on these body camera footage things. Oh, well, they're edited to make the person look bad. Every second, every frame. No. And like I said, in the past, I believe majority of white people were making those assumptions on purpose. And there were some who weren't. There is a thing of an honest mistake. Black people, especially black women, take it way too goddamn far. I've been told, well, how come most of the problems you have in this sector of YouTube is with black women? because they fucked with me first. And I took shit, and then when I opened my mouth, I'm racist. You don't like what I'm saying? Fuck you. Don't listen to me. When somebody reacts to one of my videos, don't watch. Change the channel until it's over. It's unbelievable the racism I've experienced in this sector of YouTube. And I was here for this sector's conception. Nope, just get me out because I'm white and I'm racist. Fuck you. Most of you are black and racist. But you have a right to this platform and I don't. Look, Tamika McCullough came out and said, I'm racist. To a woman who was bitching at her for not standing by her side, completely, totally taking her side, cash apping her, whatever. She's still up that woman's ass. Do you realize that woman believes that Tamika McCullough is one of the women on the down low who wants to fuck her? No, but Tamika McCullough to me now is another piece of shit. You want to do this stuff? You want to say shit that's not true? Fuck you. I back 99% of the shit I say up with a video with some kind of proof. And I'm still wrong? No, sweetheart. I'm not wrong and I'm not racist, but you bitches? This is your attitude, and this is why people are fed the fuck up with this shit. And again, they're just using the words black fatigue. Fatigue is the right word to use, but I've seen that with so many people. And black people, especially black women, want to pull cultural appropriation. This ratchet behavior was redneck white people shit. So don't talk about fucking braids and shit while you're wearing some dead person's hair in your fucking head, trying to look white with the nice straight hair, and you're playing in the mirror with it all the time. In front of your kids, in front of your little girls, showing them this is what you're supposed to aspire to look like. I've heard so many mothers wearing wigs and weaves look at their little daughters and say, you nappy-headed bitch. Why would you say that to your daughter? Well, it was said to me. Yeah, I get the whole thing of hurt people. But when do you grow the fuck up and not do that? When do you grow the fuck up and take care of your kid? When do you grow the fuck up and show your kid, especially your daughter, your black daughter, she's worth something, she's beautiful, while you're in the mirror playing with your hair to look like a white woman? Oh, fuck out of here.
You fighting? You refusing to leave?
I'm wanting to go in cuffs. Thank you. This is what y'all wanted.
She just said, I'm wanting to go in cuffs, and then she turned around and said, that's what you all wanted. This is a fucking problem. You caused all this trouble and then said it was somebody else's fault. I am surprised there aren't police beatings going on these fucking body cam footage shit. This woman deserved to get smacked in her fucking mouth, preferably by her own mother, but who knows if her mother taught her this behavior. And again, assholes, You can look all over YouTube. This happens with white people too. Why am I responding to this video? Because I can. Like you motherfuckers say. Because I can. Yes, I have seen this behavior with white people. And no, I'm not shocked white people are doing it. I'm shocked anyone is doing it. There was no reason for this shit. Then she gets what she wants. She wanted to get arrested. She kept putting her arms in front of the cops, sticking her tongue out. Now, what the fuck if a cop decided to shove his dick in her mouth right at that moment? What if the cop, the guy, was that crazy? Well, you're offering, bitch. No, I wasn't offering, but you don't know who the fuck you're dealing with. She is surrounded by guys. Her dog looks very friendly because it's not going after anyone. So what if they slammed her down and did what they wanted to her? She would still call out racism because it's white cops, even though the black employees might be joining in because a lot of people feel like if something's getting done, I can join in. And it's not just black people, but of course, I got to keep reiterating this because a lot of people, especially in this sector of YouTube, are just plain out and out stupid. You have to explain things in great detail to them, and even then, they want to believe the lie. That's a problem.
Are they able to come off?
I love
Take
jail.
one of the cuffs off.
And where's my item that I paid for?
You want to go on the dog?
My attorney's gonna love this.
Ma'am, you had an ample opportunity to leave.
Attorney, and she had ample opportunity to leave. She's looking for a payday. This is the new get rich quick scheme, especially if you're black. You walk the fuck into the store with something saying you bought it there. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Call the cops. My lawyer's gonna love this. I hope they find this bitch up the wazoo, and when she can't pay it, throw her in fucking jail like they do the fathers who can't pay for kids they didn't want in the first place because the mothers go and fuck up their jobs. Because in this economy, it is hard to hold down a job. And women just want to put their babies' fathers in jail because they're not supporting them. And what I mean by them is not supporting the kids, supporting the bitch that had the kid for a paycheck. And like I said, for the stupid people, it's not limited to the color of your skin.
Literally.
Can you just get his 14? I'll write it out. It's my pleasure to take this case. No, seriously.
That's Prince Charles. Don't
Take this case. Yeah, we'll take it with her for her stuff.
That's my shit, and that's my shit.
That's my shit. That's my shit. Ooh, fuck you, bitch.
From a simple call reporting a customer causing trouble, the incident quickly escalated.
Right there for her pulling this shit. She should have her face slammed into the fucking floor. You want to pull this shit? I don't care if she's black. I don't care. You think this is going to help you with your lawyer? With the lawsuit you want to come up with? They're trying to make you leave the store. They were even being nice and pulled her strap back up. They didn't have to do that. If her boobs popped the fuck out, oh well, fuck her. She caused all this shit in the first place. People are shown too much respect and they keep going and going and going and going and going. And for what? Because they feel superior with their tongues hanging out and shit. That tongue should be cut the fuck off and rammed up her fucking ass. This is bullshit. Now, in the past, cops might have kicked her in her fucking face. So, bitch, you ain't shit. Before body cams, I think there were a lot of cops who did shit. Now they're not able to get away with it, and people are still acting like they're still the victims of police brutality. She went on the floor, they're trying to get her up. And they are trying to do it as gently as possible. Well, when you have somebody who's acting like dead weight, how the fuck can you do it gently? Oh, I've been bruised. You're going to jail. I'm suing people. I'm this, I'm that. Bitch. And I know a lot of people aren't going to like this, but fuck you. Could you even see a bruise on your skin? Just like that bitch, keep the change. My skin isn't as leathery and as rough as a black woman's skin. That's what she said. Oh, but of course my channel is gone, so there's no proof that she said it. Unless Queenie, that fucking bitch, still has the video, and if she does, she will get rid of it. There is no way she's going to allow anything to say she was wrong and a white woman was right. But no, only white people can be racist, right? Bullshit.
Into a tense confrontation between the people and the authorities.
My black item, the phone thing.
Yes.
Okay, great. My attorney is gonna love.
Oh, we asked you to leave like a million times.
You're right. It looks better if I slow down. Yeah.
It does. You're on my time now.
Ooh.
See what she just did? But black women are afraid. They're afraid. They're afraid. They're afraid. I'm surprised she hasn't pulled yet. I can't breathe. And I'm pregnant. Your lawyer, if he's got an ounce of sense in his head, is going to look at this and say, bitch, are you fucking kidding? You think you're going to get some kind of payment? And yet, if she was to get a payment, she would not consider that reparations. Motherfucker, the Irish were treated worse than the blacks here in America. I'm part Irish. I'm not demanding reparations. I'm not hearing any Irish person demand reparations. But this bullshit? And it's true. How many programs were set up to help black people specifically? White people wound up needing the help too, but they were set up to help black people. But that's not reparations. How much you want to bet that town in California where the black people got $1 million each as reparations? Majority of those people went and still pulled bullshit and claim, I guarantee you, $1 million was not enough. Because black people created everything. Well, let's say that's true. Black people created America, built America, created the medical institution, the education institution, all these other institutions. Well, how come those black people were so smart and able to do that shit, and black people today, it looks like the only thing they're capable of is this shit? There's a town in Georgia. The white people got together and made their own town, which that program was set up to help black people so they could segregate themselves and rule themselves. The way it was worded, anyone could do it. So white people did it, and the black woman, was she a mayor or governor? I don't know. I don't care. And a bunch of other black people got together and tried to stop the white people from taking their money out of that sector. It's their money. It's like all this shit with Beautiful One. Beautiful One has a mouth and a half, and it's in a good way. I've heard 2 of her live streams. She is fucking phenomenal. But her own people, black people, have tried to get rid of her because she only donates to certain content creators. And yes, they're black. I've never seen her donate to a white person, and I don't care. It's her money. Donate to who you want. But her own people tried to knock her down because she wasn't spreading her wealth around evenly. She doesn't have to spread it around at all. She could save it and make generational wealth for her family. But she tries to help people. And other people try to get her for it, especially jealous old hoe bags. You got a bitch named Moonlight continually bitching about her, especially since she cammed up and showed she is a very beautiful woman. And Moonlight is a combination between Olive Oyl and Arthur. Why does this happen? There was no reason for this to happen. Okay, she went in the store and she said, look, I bought this here the other day. I don't have a receipt. Is there a way you could tell that, yes, I did purchase this from your store? I have a receipt on my card that shows I did make a purchase here a couple of days ago. Maybe speak to a manager. Speak. Not your like you're ready to suck everybody's dick. No. Talk to them if they say, look, it's store policy. I understand where you're coming from, but I can't do anything about it. Just say, okay, get up and walk out of the fucking store because there's nothing that can be done. No. You start trouble, you pull this shit, and then you blame it on other people that this is what they wanted, even though you're standing there demanding it for however long, because this is condensed and edited video, 16 minutes. They might have been there for an hour with her and her bullshit. And who knows how long they were there before the cops were called. Now, according to the cops, she called the cops. That's why I said some of these things seem like setups, and if it's not by the elite, it's because of douchebag pieces of shit like this who just want a free ride. Look at that brick lady bitch. She's doing more shit. She hasn't been arrested and put in prison for the bullshit she's pulled in the past and what she's pulling now. But no, black women are the most underprotected creatures in society. And then you got the dumb white bitches, the dumb Hispanics, and the dumb Asians, the dumb whatever, seeing them get something out of it, and they want to do it too. This is wrong no matter who does it.
What are you doing? Can you stand up and walk? Can you walk? What are you doing? Hold both arms. She wants to change the
I love problems. I love chaos.
Look, peace, I want problems, always.
So much problems always.
What is
She's deaf, but she even got the accent down right. Yo, fuck you, bitch. You're a fucking fool. They should just drag her out and on the way use her as a mop to clean up some of that floor. The bitch isn't even worried about her dog. What if paperwork gets screwed up and her dog is put down? Oh, she gets to sue and get more money. Bitch, you would have caused your dog's death by doing this shit. And she's deaf, but she got the accent down right. Deaf people can read lips, but how do they get the accents?
You're hurting me.
Yeah, well, that's tough.
It is tough. Thank you. Yes.
Ma'am, stand up and walk.
Drag the bitch. Drag the fucking bitch. She doesn't want to walk. Drag her fucking ass. Like all that George Floyd bullshit. He was in his small car, all 4 doors closed, windows pulled up, people in the car with him. But going into the back of a police, I don't know, would that be called an SUV? He's fighting it. He's resisting arrest. George Floyd caused what happened to George Floyd, not Derek Chauvin. Derek Chauvin should not be in prison for this made-up bullshit crime. There are other crimes he should have gotten arrested for, and he should be paying for. But not for killing George Floyd, because he did not kill him. The autopsy came back. There was no asphyxiation. It was fentanyl. But no, people, especially black people, made statues for him. Get the fuck out of here. And it's true. The fentanyl killed him. And here's another thing that it was George Floyd's fault. He was a fucking menace. He was in that store trying to purchase stuff with fake money. So he was committing a crime. He was fighting for his crime. And he already did a crime by having fentanyl in him. No, but he's some kind of hero. He put a gun to a black pregnant woman's belly and threatened to shoot. Oh, well, he's a poor black man. He's Poe. He's Poe-er than Poe. Oh, no bullshit. He went into that woman's house, terrorized her kid, and for what? So he could steal money for drugs. Well, he was a drug addict. You gotta understand. No, I fucking don't. He could have taken how many innocent lives with that bullshit? Yeah, but he didn't. Fuck you. So this bitch here, drag her fucking ass, even on the concrete. She wants to pull this bullshit, let her get scraped and cut up and all this other bullshit because of what she's doing. The cops don't have to carry her out like she's a fairy tale princess. And if they did, she'd probably do shit to them still.
Jess, do you want to take the dog? I'll pick her up. Here, Eric, I'll pick her up. Sam, you need to stand up. Ready? You put her microphone.
Love it.
The woman was charged with trespassing, failing to comply with police orders, and could face additional charges related to obstruction of public service.
Good.
Video clearly shows that police gave her multiple opportunities to leave peacefully, but her resistance and provocation led to her arrest. Next, a casual shopping trip turns into a tense encounter with the police in the ladies' room. what really happens behind those doors.
That's all right. You're nervous.
And whatever she's doing in front of her kid. That reminds me of a video I saw the other day of a black woman in a car. She was parked in a handicap zone. Now, apparently, her grandmother was handicapped. That's why she was there like that. But your grandmother wasn't in the car. And if that was her car, there should be special stickers saying that that car has a right to be in that space. Not because you're black, stupid. It's because of a disability. And from what we've seen, disability is another thing that knows no color. But that bitch was screaming about her kids and how her kids were being affected. Bitch, you caused it. Well, you don't understand being a black person getting told to get out of a car. Cops have body cams. People turn on their phones. So let's say there's a glitch in the body cam and it stops recording for whatever reason. It's technology. Technology glitches a lot. You've got your phone as backup. But no, they argue. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What am I being arrested for? What am I being arrested for? I said, what am I being arrested for? And in all the time they're saying that, the cops are trying to explain to them. And they wind up explaining to them multiple fucking times what the fuck they're being arrested for. But while the cops are trying to talk, what do you want? What do you want? You pulled me over for nothing. You're racist. You're racist. You're racist. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut up. So that woman caused her kids to get traumatized. There was another video, another dumb bitch shoplifting with her kids. Literally told her kids, it's okay, they don't like black people anyway. That bitch should have gotten the shit bet the fuck out of her for that. You're putting that fear into your kids where it doesn't have to be in it. There are cameras on street corners now. People will hang out their windows and record with a camera. And an amazing amount of times, it comes out. The so-called victim is the asshole causing problems. And they don't like that. They can't keep going with their lies. And it's not just black people. And I've got to keep saying that because the sector of YouTube I'm in, the sector where the people come to my videos and see my videos, critique them, call me racist, call me all this other shit, are black. And apparently, for a ton of black people, they're stupid, and you have to keep saying this shit over and over again. The same with white liberals. Although, thank God, I've never had to deal with a white liberal because I'm dealing with too many black people. I don't need to deal with the white woke liberal bullshit either. But she caused trauma for her kid. This one right here. Why are you shoplifting and why is your kid with you? Oh, well, she po. So she got to do it because she don't have enough money to take care of that child. Okay, so you risk things happening to you in order to try to take care of the child, but you got the child there. And how do you think that child feels watching their mother being manhandled? And all because of shit she did.
Stop resisting or you're gonna get tased.
Come get Noah. I don't know why they're arresting me, bro. Please come get Noah.
2 women, a baby, and a chain of events sent Walmart into chaos. But what really caused the police to pull out their tasers is controversial.
Boynton Beach Police Department. Boynton Beach Police Department.
I'm sorry?
Boynton Beach Police Department.
Okay.
Come on, ma'am. We need you to step on out, all right?
I'm sorry?
Step on out. You're concealing items. You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And where did she run? Now, I understand people think church is a sanctuary and police cannot go into a church and get you out. That's not true. Cops make the choice to respect the church as much as they can and try not to go in to get the people seeking sanctuary. But there is no law saying cops can't go in and do what they got to do. This bitch ran to the women's bathroom. With the way things are today, bitch, that's not going to stop a guy. I remember there was a woman in a club. She was drinking, having a good time. She had a boyfriend. She got mad at him, so she went out and started to party. She apparently partied a little too much. And while she was on the dance floor with a guy, she started to get limp. Maybe she was too drunk. Maybe she took drugs. Maybe somebody slipped her a Mickey, because it does seem like that happened later on in the video and all the things that happened to her. But while she was on the dance floor dancing with the guy, as he's trying to hold her up, he's also copping a feel. Even going under her shirt to do it, dress, whatever it was, going in on the side. Okay? Being surrounded by a bunch of people didn't help her. That still happened. People recorded it. They thought it was funny. What happened later on? She's walking around. She went to the bathroom and she pulled something off her tongue. Could have been hair. It could have been part of a capsule that held some kind of drug that went into her drink. But while she was in the bathroom, now they say it was the same guy on the dance floor with her. I don't know. But in the bathroom, she was brutally raped and her camera recorded it. You saw curly hair, which, for how curly it was, I'm assuming it was her pubic hair. He had pushed her into a stall and raped her over the toilet bowl. Now, if that guy went into the bathroom to hurt that woman, what makes women think cops won't go into a bathroom to get them when they've done something wrong? That woman who got raped in the bathroom, she didn't do anything wrong. She drank, she was dancing with a guy. Dancing is not cheating. Now, if you dirty dance to me, yeah, that's cheating, because you're putting body parts on body parts that shouldn't be together like that on a dance floor. But it was horrible. You hear her crying in the video. I mean, all the other time I'm laughing at her. How do you let yourself get that drunk that on a dance floor this is happening to you? How do you not keep control of your drink? You have to eye that shit like a hawk, even if it's in your hands, because you could turn your head and somebody can just drop a pill in. You go out to a club, you as a woman have to be extra vigilant. It is so hard to really describe the feelings that were invoked in me watching that video. It was similar to watching a movie called The Accused, where Jodie Foster got raped in a bar. I never saw the full movie until I got a computer. We always had TV where there were commercials. It wasn't cable. There was cable around. We just didn't have it. We couldn't afford it at the time. That's the only way I can describe the feelings. There is a level of embarrassment because of what's going on in your clothes and whatever. And you see her being pushed back and forth like she's having sex. But it's not sex, it's a rape. And it was horrible. And I bet you that woman thought she was safe in a woman's bathroom. Just like this dopey bitch thought she'd be safe in a woman's bathroom. And locking the door behind her in where the wheelchair people are supposed to go. It's just crazy what things go through people's heads. A bathroom is not going to keep you safe. Maybe there was a time you run into a woman's bathroom, guys are like, nope, we're not allowed in here. But nowadays, nothing is off limits and nothing can be off limits with the behavior of some people. And I'm not saying some people meaning black people, because again, you can go and see white people do this too. But let's continue with the video.
I just saw these items in the house, just looking like what was up. These are my items here.
That's right, you're under
No,
arrest.
I didn't get my stuff.
Are you under arrest?
Raina! Oh, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not
You
resisting.
are resisting if you're not listening. You're not putting your hands behind your back. You're yelling at them. You're trying to stop them. That is resisting arrest. Whether you do it passively or aggressively, it's still resisting arrest.
These items came from Raina! I'm not concealing items, sir. Please, I need to call my friend. Raina!
Stop resisting.
And that's another thing with these videos. All the criminals want what they want. I want my phone. I want to call this person. I want to call that person. A cop doesn't have to let you call anyone while they're in the middle of arresting you. You wait until you get to the station, you're processed, you're booked, and then you get your one phone call, whatever. No. They're like, well, let me call this. Well, let me call that. Well, let me call this. Well, let me call that. It's not their fault you can't get to your friend Raina. And I'm assuming that's what she said. To come get your kid. You caused this by stealing.
Get tased. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Not putting your hands behind your back is considered resisting arrest. And they had to put that into resisting arrest because of what people do. It is literally like there's a script. And I've seen white people do it too, and I've got to constantly say that stupid shit. Like, don't try this at home. Fucking assholes. I can't breathe. I'm pregnant. They fight to get into the car. Don't hit my head! Don't hit my head! But they're trying to get you into the car, and you're trying to keep yourself out of it. They get in the car. They keep their legs out so the cops can close the door on their legs. That's police brutality. I say slam the door and cut the fucking leg off. We know as children getting into cars, you keep your hands and your legs inside the car when the door is being closed. You don't know that when you're being arrested? Then you deserve to lose a fucking limb.
Ma'am, hey, put away the taser, grab her arm. Give us your hand, you're gonna get tased. Give us your hand. You're gonna get tased.
Raina, please come get Noah. They're arresting me. Raina, come get Noah. I don't know why they're arresting me, bro. Please come get Noah. Come to the bathroom, bro. Stop, Raina. Stop, bro. Stop.
Stand up.
Stop.
Stand up. Hey, stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
And this dead weight bullshit is resisting arrest too. Oh, but she's upset. She should be. She should be upset. She's getting arrested in front of her child. Look at her child. She did something stupid and now she cannot take care of her child. And her child has to witness this. Has to witness this. This can give your kid nightmares. Anything similar to this can give your kid nightmares, especially at this age. I remember when my dad worked for a diner. I'm sitting at the counter, just, swiveling around on the chair because that's what we kids did. We didn't have phones and all this other shit. We couldn't sit still. We were antsy. We would spin around on those chairs. Right next to me, there was a woman. Now, it was hot. There was no air conditioner in the diner. I don't even know if air conditioners existed at that point. I was about 4 or 5 years old. Maybe they did exist, and the diner was just too cheap to get it. I don't know. They had these big giant fans like they had in schools. I think there was one of them. Blazing heat of summer. My dad's working behind the counter. He gave me a soda. He gave me a hot dog. Right next to me, there was this old woman he kept giving water to. She passed out at the counter. She went backwards and she hit the floor. And I remember, now you got to figure, I'm about to be 54 years old in July. And this still upsets me remembering it. The way I heard her head hit the floor. It wasn't just her body I heard. I heard her head hit the floor. I had never seen anything like that before, and it gave me nightmares for weeks. Nightmares to where I would wake up screaming, the lady fell down. For me to still be affected when remembering that, it was a trauma. It was a childhood trauma seeing that. What do you think this kid's going to go through? Because this may not have been the first time he had to see his mother go through this. Or if it is the first time, it may not be the last. You're putting your child through that? That child right now, I want to go there and I just want to hold him. I want to keep his head from seeing this shit. I want to keep his ears from hearing this shit. I want to protect him, but the mother didn't think enough about protecting him because she shoplifted with him there. And that's also a great thing to teach your kid, that if you want something, just go in the store and steal it.
Stand up. You're making things worse.
Okay, wait.
You're gonna get more charges. Just stand up.
I'm trying. I gotta pull my pants up, please. Wait, she needs to come get my baby. She needs to come get my baby. She needs to come get my baby. She needs
And
to
you
come.
see, they even help with the clothes. I remember a lot of shit. There was this woman, I believe she was either on the Geraldo show or the Sally Jesse Raphael show. She lived in a hoity-toity area of California. I can't even say the suburbs. I want to say it's more like where the celebrities live. That kind of community. I don't think she was a celebrity. Maybe she was a model of some sort. I don't know. But she was getting changed in her house and all this other shit. She looked out the window and saw her car was being towed. So she ran out in the street to try to have that stopped. Now that doesn't sound too unusual, right? What was unusual, she ran out in a towel. The cops arrested her for whatever interference she was doing. And while she was in the cop car, the towel came off. You know, it was already slipping when they arrested her, but when she was in the cop car, it came off. They paraded her around the police station completely naked, made her sit there to give her statement naked. Now, this was a white woman. That's how things were back then. Now, if your boob is sticking out, they try to cover it up. They try to pull up your pants when you need it. Yeah, but cops are horrible.
Get my baby.
Stop spitting. You're gonna get another.
And I'm talking about nowadays. Everything is on camera.
She needs to get my baby. I'm not walking out here with
Just
my
6'1".
baby. Why are you arresting me?
Hey, don't stop.
Stop, bro. Stop.
She's still trying to resist arrest by trying to stop walking out of the bathroom. My son. You're so concerned about your son. Why did you put him in this predicament? Why did you put him in this situation?
Pregnant. And the whole situation changes. But do the police believe it, or do they continue to handle the case as usual?
Right here.
Hold on.
No, y'all gotta give me my kid. Y'all can't do that.
Listen,
Y'all are gonna give me my kid.
That's what's
I'm not
gonna
putting my
happen.
hands on y'all. I'm not touching
Okay,
y'all. So
that's
you can
what's
go get
gonna
my
happen.
kid. Okay, then I'm gonna go
you
get
don't make
retrieve my
orders
kid.
here. We're here.
This is what they think when they're being arrested or interrogated or questioned or whatever. Oh, no. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Oh, but she's so afraid, right? She's giving them orders, but she's afraid. Yes, she's afraid for her child. No, she's not. Because if she was, she would have taken steps to make sure this didn't happen. Oh, well, she's a person of color. It would have happened anyway. Bullshit. How many people of color go through life every day and never need to speak to a cop, whether it's because of something they've done or something they've witnessed or even asking for directions. Put your race crutch away.
I
Because
don't know.
you guys are doing stuff in the store, right?
Doing what?
We
Trying
don't
to
get
pay for
caught.
some shit?
Okay.
What you talking about? Don't come at me
if
like
you
that.
want.
Don't come at me like
We can
that.
detain
You want
you if
to
you want.
check my purse? Because I
You
don't got
want to
shit.
hang out? You want to
Can't do
relax,
shit.
or I can
You
put you in
can't do
handcuffs and deny you?
You can't do nothing. Noah,
Alright.
come here. Come here, daddy.
Take a step to the side. Step to the side. I'm not
You
gonna
gonna
tell
give
you
me my
again.
Noah, it's the same kid, so it wasn't his mother that was in the bathroom. This is his mother. So he's not only gonna have to witness a friend of the family who was arrested, he's gonna have to watch his mother too. Straighten the shit out. If you didn't steal anything, nowadays there's plenty of proof all over the place, plenty of cameras. Yeah, get your son or try to get your son. If they say, no, we're the police, we've got your son, he's fine, he's okay. For me, it would be as long as I could see him from where I was, that he's okay. I'm going to answer the questions. Oh, well, you're not a person of color. You don't understand. Stop using that crutch. And I can hear black people being up in arms right now. Crutch. Crutch. Yes, crutch. Something's going on. Cops need to figure out what's going on. It's not like there's total pandemonium. It's just you, bitch. Try to straighten this stuff out. And if you can't, go through the process like everybody else. Get a ticket. Whatever. You shouldn't have done the shit you did because now your friend's arrested. You're going to be arrested. Where's your kid going? This is more trauma you're causing your fucking kid. What if he's put into foster care until this is straightened out? What things could happen to him in there? Not only by adults, but by other kids.
Nephew, I'm gonna tell you that right
Step
now.
right here. Do not move again.
Now it's her nephew. Whatever the kid is, these two women put the kid through the shit. And there was no reason to.
If you move again, you're getting.
I'm pregnant.
Put
You
your hand
can.
behind you.
Excuse me?
Relax.
Excuse me?
Relax.
I'm pregnant and you're putting your
Relax.
hands on me.
Relax.
Please let go of me.
Relax.
I will cooperate with you guys. Please let go of me.
Let go.
Please let go of
You
me.
weren't cooperating before. So now they want to put you in cuffs for their safety and your safety and the safety of people around you. You're like, no, I'm pregnant. You're not touching me. Well, again, why did you cause all this shit to happen? You don't give a fuck about your unborn baby either. Right now, you're using it as a shield. And there was no reason to do that.
Like you guys are literally putting me in handcuffs for nothing.
So you think?
You guys do realize you're putting me in handcuffs for nothing, right?
Hey, little man, come here. Come here, Bubba.
You should get my baby first.
The baby's coming with us.
No, I need her to get my baby.
The baby.
I need her to get my baby, bro. You're not taking me that close. My baby.
I don't know who the kid belongs to with all this bullshit that's going on. But this is another thing. Criminals like to confuse everything. And here we go. The cops are trying to keep track of the kid. But with the scene these bitches are making, Anything happens to that kid, the cops are going to be in trouble for it. No, 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 no. The two bitches who did the crime, who could have even set out to do the crime before they even got into the store. That could be the reason why they went into the store. Not even a thing of, oh, well, I only have enough money for this shit. Let me just pocket this thing. Still wrong, but who knows how this came about. And if they're innocent, they are making the situation so much worse and not letting the cops figure out it was a misunderstanding. No, I'm a person of color. Yeah, who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck if you're white. You don't do this shit.
I am, Midori. I am. I got. You can put it right around my jacket. Is what you can do.
Relax. You don't make orders around here, all right?
And this is what they think. They make orders. Now the kid is going to his mother. She should calm down now that her kid is near her. Not only because she can see him, he's okay, but because anything she does could cause the kid more trauma. Anything she does could make the police react in a way they may not have to react, but do because of your own actions. That's gonna fuck up your kid too. And if you do anything stupid, like you decide to be dead weight and fall to the ground, you lose your baby, you're gonna blame the cops. Not you for playing dead weight and dropping to the ground. No, they pushed me. They did. They that. Fuck you.
Y'all do realize you're putting me in handcuffs for no reason, right? Knowing that I'm pregnant and I didn't do nothing wrong. Like, I literally have nothing on me.
They don't know you're pregnant, bitch. Just because you say it doesn't make it so. There are plenty of body cam videos where at the end of them, it turns out the woman wasn't pregnant. Oh, well, maybe she thought she was. No. No. This is another excuse to try to get away with whatever the fuck you want. Maybe she is pregnant. But so many women have cried wolf, it is very hard for the cops to not say, oh, here's another one claiming she's pregnant. Well, the cops should. No, you should stop fucking using that as an excuse to get out of a crime. That's what you need to do.
I mean, nothing in my purse. Nothing. This is crazy. This is what we're doing? Okay. Nah, legally, you can't do this because I'm pregnant and I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, people go to jail.
Nah, for what? Yelling at y'all? Legally, I can yell at y'all. I can tell you to go to hell legally.
And as of right now, yelling at them might be considered resisting arrest without violence. Keep going, dope. You've been arrested? Have they read you your rights with all this shit going on? Maybe they didn't. And maybe that's another plan they have. Cause so much confusion, they get off on a technicality. And people who do get off on technicalities, some of them, very few of them, don't go and do the shit they did that got them into trouble in the first place. The others are like, well, I got away with it once, I'll get away with it again. Here we go.
Go ahead, have a seat. Have a seat.
Please.
Have a seat.
No, I need my child.
Have a seat. You're resisting.
I'm not resisting. How am I resisting? I'm not fighting it.
Resisting without violence, bitch. Now, whoever's kid that is, the both of them have caused this kid trauma. Oh no, it was the police harassing women of color. No, motherfucker, no. I haven't seen any one of these videos where it's been proven the cops were in the wrong. Maybe I just haven't come across any yet. I'm not actively looking for that, and I'm not actively looking for this. But you caused your own problem.
I don't want to sit down.
Sit down.
Do I have to?
Yes, you have to.
Like, you guys got me in handcuffs for no reason right now. This is crazy as hell. This is crazy right now. Raina, I got you, Adore. I got you, bro. I got you. Noah's right here. That's here.
Put her in the car.
Bro, give me my nephew, bro. Like, you guys got me in handcuffs for no reason. This is crazy. All my shit is inside in that damn car. Like, bro, this is crazy.
When tears, pleas, and resistance appear at the same time, is this a wrongful arrest or a carefully staged drama?
I'm not going all the way in this car. I have
Carefully staged drama. There's actually a word for this shit, or terminology for this shit. Amazing.
a very bad no, I can't. I'm going to end up in the hospital. I already feel like I'm about to have an anxiety attack. You guys are going to have to call an ambulance, bro. I'm literally about to have an anxiety.
For something you caused. Now they have to take more time to make sure you're okay. Another thing is they want a supervisor. A lot of these people, especially women, want the supervisor right away. Get your boss. Get your boss. Which again impedes the investigation. Well, I'm recording it. Yes, so are we. People are so desperately looking for ways out.
Okay. Would you like us to call the fire department for you?
Can we, bro, can I call my kid, please?
What kid?
My kid is at home.
Okay, stop tonight.
She's about to have an anxiety attack. She wants them to call an ambulance. They ask her, do you want an ambulance? And she's like, no, I want to call my kid. So she wants to call whoever the fuck she wants. That's another tactic for stalling. What you should be asking is, can you or they call someone to come get your kid so he doesn't go into the system? Not once have I heard that shit, other than the woman in the bathroom calling for her friend to try to help take care of her kid. But her girlfriend, and I mean girlfriend is just friend. There's nothing to suggest they're lesbians or whatever. But you called your friend who's in the same predicament you are to take care of your kid. That would have been my first thing. I'll take a court-appointed lawyer. I don't care. Let me call someone to come get my kid so my kid doesn't have to go in the system. No, that's not what's going on. And now she's crying, I'm about to have an anxiety attack. Who caused your anxiety? Not the cops, you from the get-go.
Like, bro, no, my child is at home, bro, and I'm getting in trouble for somebody else's shit, bro. Please get me out of these handcuffs. Please. Like, bro, I'm pregnant. I don't have time for this. I don't.
Who else's shit? Your friend was stealing. You know your friend's gonna be arrested. But instead of cooperating with the cops to find out what's going on, so maybe you could take her kid, if it is her kid, if it's your kid, if it's your nephew, if this is really your sister, if this is really this, this is all confusion tactics. What, so the cops can fuck up the reports? Good thing there's body cam footage, because these bitches would turn around and say, I never said that. Meanwhile, here's the proof.
We don't have time for this either. So.
Okay, and you have me in the back of your car for no reason.
We do have you back.
No, you don't.
Yes,
no, you don't.
Yes, we have a lawful purpose for being here.
I don't hear it.
Listen, guys, listen good.
Nope.
You have.
My baby.
Sit
No,
down.
I need to kiss my baby.
He's fine. He's
You
gotta
kiss.
be in here, okay?
No.
You have the
I
right
don't
to
hear
remain
that
silent
shit.
and
I
not
don't
answer
hear
any
that
questions.
shit. No.
Any statement you must be freely and voluntarily given. Sit down. Sit down.
And that's resisting. Sit the fuck down. I don't wanna. You wanna get tased, bitch? You getting up doing that shit can cause a problem for other people. You can attack with your body. Even though you're cuffed, you can attack with your body. You want your kid to see you get tased? You gonna blame the cops for that too, bitch?
Damn. You're gonna get multiple resisting charges.
I need to sit. Why? You're making me sit wrong. Can I sit properly?
Well, no, I made you sit properly, but you don't want to.
You had the chance to sit properly and you fucked around. And now you want them to be considerate of your comfort.
Listen.
Because I want to sit
Sit the down, all right?
My face. I'm just standing. He makes me want to sit down. But
You have to sit down. You have to sit down.
Underwear, don't.
There you go. Hey, buddy, you want to sit down?
Because she was feeling. That's why you were here. That's exactly why you were here.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
So you have knowledge of this?
Clearly, you guys just pulled her out of a bathroom with shit. So clearly.
In essence, she just admitted to what they were here for. And she's like, well, clearly, because you pulled her out of the bathroom with stuff. What stuff? She claimed she paid for that stuff.
She was stealing. It's obvious. That
So-
literally, you just
okay,
pulled her out of the bathroom
So
with
you
a
have
whole
knowledge
fucking
of
thing.
this?
I just seen her with a bag. Did you not just see her too?
I'm standing.
Bro.
I'm not a bro. Okay, I'm standing 2 feet away from you. There's no need to yell.
It's
Okay,
cool. I'm gonna sue Boy and Beach Police
It's very
Department. You guys
cool.
have me.
I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue with all this evidence against her. Then it must be a Democrat judge because they allow people to get away with everything. Look at the Democrat judge with Carmelo Anthony. How dare she lower the fucking bond requirement because he's a black kid? No. The money for the bond fit the crime according to their laws, their regulations. She lowered it for a black kid. Why? She's black. Oh, when white people do this, there isn't a problem. Trust me, I'd be having a problem if this was with white people too. I'm not seeing it. When I see it, I can say it.
yes, ma'am, we do. Yes, ma'am, we do. So I need you to put your feet inside the car. Okay.
No. You need to call an ambulance. Is what you need to do.
Okay. Do you?
He just asked her, did she need an ambulance? And she said, no, I need to call my kid. So you got him talking to you to where he's willing to give you something. You want something else. Now he's asking you to get your feet inside the car. And she's like, no, I want an ambulance. This is all resisting arrest. It's without violence, but it's still resisting arrest.
You need medical attention.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead, someone. What's your issue? So I can let them know.
I'm pregnant
Stop
and I'm
yelling.
in fucking pain. I was trying to get my daughter's boxes. I'm in the middle of moving from my home. I don't have time for this. I have children at home. You can give me my phone. I don't even know why you guys.
You have children at home. You're in the middle of moving, but you also took time out to go to the store to steal.
Are putting my phone up there. There's no reason for you to have my phone to begin with. Like y'all are doing
Nobody's
so
going through your
unnecessary.
phone.
You're arrested and you're worried about your phone and not to call somebody to get help for the kid, but just because it's your phone.
For nothing. We
That's
took
okay,
it.
make sure-
Don't jump to conclusions. You might be surprised at how things get resolved without handcuffs, without jail time, with just a summons.
Exactly.
Work outfits.
Work outfits. Okay. And that's all?
Yeah, and she's moving, so she came to grab a couple other things.
What other things did she get?
I don't know, it was in the car. Moving boxes.
You were in the car while she was getting the moving boxes and
No,
all?
we were in the store together. Right
Okay.
there.
So she was getting moving boxes, and what were you getting?
We were together the whole time.
What were you getting?
I got my scrubs with her and then we went over to get boxes.
Scrubs. Why did you take the items into the bathroom?
I originally went in there to go pee and check my son.
Okay. So you realize you cannot take items
So again, it seems like it's her son. Let's see.
in the bathroom?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you
I've done that before. Gone to the
So,
bathroom with my purchased
regardless,
items.
that's fine. We have you on video selling items in your purse. If that's the reason for your arrest. Okay.
What?
So once you can sell something in like a purse or in your property, that is a crime. Okay. And Walmart is pursuing charges.
Look at her. She ain't trying to sit comfortably. She's trying to get her hands out of the cuffs. Now, if she does it and they see it and they pounce on her, that's going to be wrong. That's going to be police brutality. That's going to be a white cop, a white guy pummeling, bashing, all this other shit, a black woman. But what the fuck is she doing?
Is there somebody for the kid, or is it a DCF thing?
Kids with them, so.
So it's emergency call out for DCF?
I have a question.
There's no
Why
more
would
answers.
DCF come for my
Just
child?
put her in the
if I
car. Put
was
her in the
already
car.
on?
Put her in the car.
Like, I'm so confused right now. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
fire
literally
department come
so
and check her
confused.
out.
Okay.
Why would DCF come for her child? So they're both calling him their child. Maybe they are a lesbian couple. But apparently they like dick on the side. So whose kid is it? Is it yours? Is it hers? You even called him your nephew. So all these lies you're telling, inconsistencies, you're going to say you never said it. Even though it's on camera, you said it.
Put your Vietnam in.
I need an ambulance.
They're on their way.
Coming.
They're on their way to check you out.
You were offered an ambulance how many times? You said no. You said yes. You said yes. You said no. You said now you're saying you want it again just to stall being arrested. And she's still not asking for her phone or even asking them, look, please. There's a number in my phone under this name. That's my kid's father. That's my mother, my sister, whatever. Which they claimed they were sisters, but who the fuck knows? Can you please call that number and have them get my kid? I don't want my kid in the system, please. That should be her priority right now. She's safe. She's in the car. They offered her an ambulance. She's supposedly pregnant. Say yes. Worry about who's getting your kid so the city doesn't come and take him away. Nope.
Can I at least call my kids who are at home? Please? Like, these are my children who are at home. I was not stealing. I don't even understand why you guys are having me in handcuffs. A babysitter.
As soon as we get to the station, you can call them. Do you have another family member that could stand in her place?
No, I don't. That's the thing. I was in the middle of moving. I didn't even know that she was taking anything. That's why I'm freaking out right now, because why are police here?
My back.
John, your back.
I have back problems. I really need to just started the car accident. I need to stand up. I'm trying to sit right now.
Okay, stand up and stay where you're at.
She's going
And
to, right?
he's walking here, there, and everywhere.
What's your kid's name?
I'm not giving you that information.
Well, yeah, because if you don't, then he's going to DCF.
Why?
Because I have to have information. If you're not willing to cooperate.
I have the information to call who's going to come.
Well, no, that's not how it works, okay? If you're
What do you
not,
need to say for? What is that going to give me?
because it has to be all in the report. Guess what? You're contributing to a delinquency of a minor.
Yep.
Okay? You contribute.
He's asking me a question. So
No, listen to her.
All right. Thanks a lot for me.
Done? 11, take her to the car. All right.
For what?
You're going to jail.
I'm not leaving until he gets someone here.
I'm not leaving until, bitch, you don't have control in this situation. And look, the kid's looking at her, and she's looking at the kid. This is all going to traumatize the kid.
In the state of Florida, under Section 812.015 of the Florida Statutes theft, if the value is less than $100, considered a second-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 60 days in jail and or a fine of up to $500. She was charged with child abuse, retail theft, and nonviolent resistance, but the charges were later dismissed. Do you think this is a fair outcome? Leaving Walmart with a court appearance notice. A sweet and expensive ending, especially when you factor in the fines, criminal record, and bad reputation for a few items in a plastic drawer. Hey guys, what do you think of this situation? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and help us donate. Thank you so much.
Okay. They were treated more than fairly. The cops are trying to figure out what's going on. You just screaming at them isn't going to help the situation. You have a kid with you. You have a woman who's pregnant. Nobody cared about these two kids enough to not do anything. Now, maybe the girl who was in the cop car is telling the truth. She didn't know her friend was going to steal something. Now, the moving thing is obviously true because they both said something about moving. But the one in the car seems more upset with the cops than at her friend. If the one in the car is really the innocent one who had nothing to do with this, didn't even know it was going to happen, then she needs to handle her friend appropriately and not have that friend anymore. But we don't know. She's saying my sister, that's my nephew, that's my kid, my kid, my kid. You're confusing the investigation. Oh, I'm not giving you my kid's name. You were already calling him Noah. So was the other woman. And then she's like, why he's got to go to... Because you're being arrested, bitch. The woman who came with you is being arrested, bitch. If the one in the car is telling the truth, bitch, you put both kids and your friend's life in danger. Because with whatever stress, if she decided to run, fall, struggle, all this other shit, she could have lost her baby. That's one life that could have been gone. 2, there are times when a woman has a miscarriage, she loses her life too. So that's 2 lives that could have been lost. And what if you took it to the point the cops felt the need to pull out their guns and Noah actually gets shot by accident? You could have just killed 3 lives for a theft of under $100? Are you kidding me? Black lives matter, but not when you want to steal something for under $100? Swear to God, people make me sick.